It says
Waiting.
we're off. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Uploading. And try again. Oh, yep. Mm. Oh, yeah. It's working.
No, I'm not working. I'm not working. I'm not working on the stream. The stream, yes.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, okay. Hello everybody. You don't see us yet, but we will be. I'm sorry, I just had a tongue twister. Let me just take a sip of water. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. We did a sound test, so you'll appear. We will appear in a couple of seconds. Three, two, one. Smile. Welcome to the Nation of Dice, where we play a silly game called D&D and have fun. We are four people from around the world, from the majority of the world, let me put it that way. And yeah, let's go to the introductions. Who is the guy below me on the screen?
I am Kyle. I play Surin, the Tiefling Bard with a knack for offense and a rather taste for the ground, as I often get 0 HP, sadly.
And who is next to him?
Hello, I'm Cass. I'm playing Drogo Wildbreak, a halfling barbarian who tends to create a lot of chaos.
And who is next to me?
Hi, I'm Usai. I'm playing Void Jihi, the Changeling Cleric, otherwise known as the Party Lifeline.
You mean the Serene Lifeline? Or the
Excuse me, he may heal my wounds, my physical wounds, but I heal the wounds of my soul.
Okay, let me put that on. So, um, Void, do you remember what we did last time?
I do. We fought three giant spiders. Like they were huge. They were bigger than we were, like at our size. And wow, that was a long fight. That was a really difficult fight. I used every spell slot I had in that fight. Only for us to still be knocked out by I think they were Will-O-Wisp.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. My dear Bard, were you conscious during that whole process?
Well, I would say that it came and went. I was conscious sometimes, then I got knocked out, then I was conscious again, then knocked out again. So I believe I have some you know blind spots in my memory, if I could say that.
All right, all right. Drogo, were you the hero again this time?
uh, I wouldn't say. Well, actually, I saved Serene from falling to his death, so else he might have died because he had 0 hit points and he was dropping very low,
Yeah.
very hard. But I wasn't. I only got 1 health in the whole fight, 1 health damage. So, but I wasn't the hero that time. No.
Hmm. Very disappointing, Drogo. Very disappointing.
Yeah.
Um, you did end up somewhere. You had to roll for it, and you ended up on a ship. Void, you were the first one to regain consciousness from that whole moment. Um, could you explain to us what you saw?
I remember it was dark and it was very much the memorable smell of death, and I think I've read about it as being where you go when you die.
Oh, okay, interesting. who woke up after that?
Good question. If I'm not mistaken, I was the last one.
That was me. I remember also the smell, but I also remember that I recognized where we were
And where was that?
on the ship where we once were before, where then Drogo, myself, beats the wood.
Are you absolutely sure?
Or beat the box, but well, I think I'm sure, but the ship does look differently or different.
Surim, when you woke up, are you as sure that this is the same ship?
We had a very strong impression, especially because, if I'm not mistaken, we woke up inside the room that held the portal, the teleporting device in the ship we were. And that's how Surin recognized the structure, but he could also feel the smell of death. And then we started worrying that we may have traveled in time, or maybe we were traveling amongst the dead all this time, but for some reason we didn't notice. We had some theories going on, but we didn't have time to get support for those theories on Twitter, so we had to wait for this session today to check.
Religion. That's a 4. The cleric not good at religion.
Sorry, that's a what?
It's a 4 on religion. It's
You had one job.
Yeah, keeping you alive.
I feel very attacked.
Mm. Hmm. I'll turn around to look at the other two because I assume I'm facing like out or away from them. Hmm. Okay, yeah. While looking at them, I'll raise my head up. Suppose y'all want to go into the thick of it now.
Yeah, if it is what we think it is, then we may have been lost. We may have been more lost than we were before, and we thought we weren't. If that makes any sense.
Drago, you ready to bust some heads in?
Busting heads in here.
Hmm.
It's a weird smell here. What
You hear
the
that?
actual frick was that?
I think it was someone gasping for air.
What was that?
Shall
We
we
should
peek
check.
through the door? I'm gonna peek through the door to see if I see anything. 21. No. 21. Hmm. I closed the door. So I saw something moving, or at least I think I saw something move. It's dark, so I actually couldn't see anything. I only saw stuff moving towards us. Anybody that can see in the dark?
Afraid not.
I raise my hand, shaking a little bit.
Sureem, can you watch in the darkness?
Uh, I can. Let me take a peek. I get close to the door. I rest my hand on the door carefully. I press it open. I take a peek. And so let's see how my rolls will open up the session today. Ooh, nice. That's a 19. Um, they look like snails. They don't seem very fast, actually. Sorry, they move like snails. I'm trying to figure out the shape. Do I see any trace of humanoid silhouette or something?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I believe they are within 60 feet because that is the dark vision length that I have.
And Mr. Magic Man, do you have got any like spells or something to give us light?
Mm, not in particular light, but is he telling us that like he sees the shifting and slow people?
Yes, I said that I see something. It
Okay,
looks humanoid, but
okay. Hmm,
I
I'm
don't think
gonna
it's. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna use Eyes of the Grave, and I know the location of any undead within 60 feet, as long as they're not behind total cover. Hmm. Yeah, I'm looking at. I'm gonna Scooby Doo underneath him. He'll make a good meat shield. I'm gonna look because we're Scooby Dooing, and I assume I'm the one underneath Salim. I'm gonna like look up like more Scooby Doo Salim, we're gonna want to get back in that room. Like now.
Okay. Then I back away, pulling the door, making the least noise possible. Why?
What's going?
Uh-oh. Why
Um,
did you
I
want
don't.
us to back? Why did you want us to back away? Say it quick. Say it quick.
I don't want to alarm y'all, but that's about 30 undead out that door.
Oh, thank you for not alarming us at all.
I don't see
Is
a
there-
Right, I
problem.
told you.
Wait.
I really don't see a problem. I see a challenge.
I'm out of spells. All I've got are cantrips at the moment.
Um, well, I.
I got two fists.
That's weird. My spells are back up. Okay.
Oh, okay. So we did
My
it.
inspiration's back at me, baby. If your god is failing you, that is on you and your god, because my song is here. But actually, if I remember well, Drogo, that was a similar moment when you got the Wood Beater nickname, or actually title, rather say title.
Yeah, but I don't see anything of wood to beat here.
Oh yeah, what? Where would a wooden box be? And I look around like that, around the room that we are in. Investigation, and that is a 14.
Hmm.
Drogo, I
Yeah.
was going to be ironic with you, but actually I noticed something here. Look, do you remember those?
Yeah, they were there in the other underwater stuff, the cave.
Yes, but they were not around this portal when we were here.
Maybe it's a different portal.
Maybe it's a different ship.
Maybe
Maybe
it's
we're not
another ship.
going to. Yeah, maybe we're not going to die in our ship. We're going to die in a strange ship.
Or we can have we can conquer this ship too. Let's go.
Hey,
Down,
maybe you can
both of you.
sink this ship
Keep it down, both of
too.
you. Both of you, keep it down.
I
That's only
start
30
I
that
start
can
putting on my
sense.
knuckle dusters. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
Oh,
Careful. That's
come
only
on.
30 that I can sense in range.
Oh.
I don't know how many there are on the whole ship.
Oh, cleric, you're not familiar with us. We are just going to follow through, and he's going to spank everything, and I'm going to sing, and then we're going to somehow survive this.
We only need to find the box.
What?
How fast can you run?
The same speed as everyone else, I suppose.
Well, technically speaking, I think with all that metal, you can't run the same speed as I can.
I have
dare
short
try.
legs, so you probably can run as fast as me.
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
I don't think
correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't your clerics supposed to have some kind of special mojo to deal with undead? Isn't it part of your, portfolio? Like bards, they sing, they seduce, they're very nice to have a conversation. Barbarians, they punch stuff. clerics, they deal with dead things and undead things.
True, I do in fact have Turn the Undead, but I only have about one of those in me.
Can we actually maybe use this portal?
We could try. In fact, I've seen a portal like this, at least with the sigils before.
Well, knock yourselves out.
Can
Oh.
I investigate like the sigil order around it to see if it's like the same one as when I was back at the monastery? Hmm.
Well,
Well,
do we remember? Sorry, go on.
I have limited experience with portals like these, but I don't see the dial to change it anywhere.
Well, if we remember the dialer, the dialer panel, it's outside, but we had the address of another portal, didn't we? We were
I mean,
given the address of a portal. I mean,
I
I
have
don't remember if it's me, Sitara, or Drogo.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I can't remember.
I have the address to the portal to the monastery, but
Well, try it.
Yeah,
I'm saying this out of character. I don't know if my character would remember like the combination
Oh.
because it's been a few days and a lot happened in those few days. Yeah, cool. I hope I don't fail this check. I'm pretty sure I did. That's a 6. Could I try to remember the combination that summoned all the water into the room? Because I assumed that was the portal, not the room itself. Oh, that one I remember. I rolled an 11 to remember that. Hmm. Hmm. We didn't barricade. Oh, we didn't barricade the door. That's not a good idea.
I'll be right back. I'm going to the door. I'm walking to the door, and I'm gonna hold it.
Hmm.
Strength. Saving or normal?
well, just for safety, I am drawing both my daggers.
16. There's someone on the other side of the door. Guys.
Hmm. Oh, I need to see them.
Well, and after that shout, I believe there will be someone's on the other side of the door. So we do have a problem, gentlemen, because we have to get to the dialer. Even if you remember the address and we are not next to it, we won't be able to dial the portal anyway.
Sure, y'all that we're on a ship.
So
Ooh. An 8. $11.
I use thaumaturgy to shut the door. That's one of the minor abilities, because I can shut or open a door. Mm, mm. Great. I can. Sabrine, can you get that?
I'll I'll try to stab the hand with my knives. Actually, technically speaking, 2 attacks because I have 2 knives. Okay, so 15. Wait, then the first attack is dodge 20. Second attack is 19.
Drago.
Yes. So actually I hit for 4 points of damage. It's 2 points of damage, 2 points of damage because I got the minimum damage with both attacks.
Oh,
That is a talent I've got, people.
eh.
Is there any recognizable feature to this claw? Like maybe there's a tattoo that belonged to one of the sailors we knew before? No. It's like, let me see. Well, either's fine for me. They're both intelligence, which is not my best thing. So let me go with investigation.
At the same time, after getting choked, I'm there like, and I grab the hand. I grab the hand and I throw it against the wall in anger. Fuck you! Frick you!
Well, okay. So then I'll just lean on the door and help Drogo and say, so Void, did you remember anything?
Um, well, I know a command to make water appear from the portal, but that's about it. And given how y'all think we're on a boat, I don't think that's the best idea at the moment.
Me neither, and I'm also not that thirsty.
Well,
No, I mean like enough to almost drown me in a room that was. How big was that room? It was like 60, 60, 60. It was like a big room, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Mm, okay. Draga, you think you can punch our way through, Draga? I might be able to give you a little bit more assistance than presumably the last time y'all were on a boat like this.
I would say I like a challenge.
Mm,
Let's go.
okay,
well,
I'm
before we
going to.
go, I have to say, Drogo, that I believe that you're strong enough to fight undead, strong enough to fight undead, strong enough, 'cause you're strong enough, you know. You burnt your hole, those bodies out there. So take my spell, enhance ability. Now I cast on you Bull's Strength to have advantage on strength checks.
And I'm
Nice.
going to cast on Drago protection from good and evil, and now he is protected from undead creature types. They have disadvantage against him. He can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
After feeling so empowered, I'm gonna say, "Let's go!" And I kick open the door. I, s- I start hitting on the left. First
I
two
leave the room in
attacks.
slow motion because we
First
need
two
the emotion.
attacks. First two attacks. A natural 20
Woo!
and what is it? This is 19. First, I roll first for natural 20. That's 7 damage for the first hit. Then I roll for the second attack. Second attack is 7 damage. Yeah. It's critical. I'm gonna see if I keep my balance to use my feet. Did not. So I just stand there. It was the first one hit.
Gone.
Gone.
Oh, we're about to. Oh,
Let's
I'm not.
go.
12, not that bad.
13.
Going against all the odds, 17.
Whoa.
You empower Drago so much, you hype yourself up.
Yeah.
Well,
Woo.
Well, I'll probably get close to a zombie next to Drogo and I'll stab it twice. Yes. Die, 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 die. It's 17 with the first attack and 16 with the second one.
Ooh.
One zombie. I know I'm not strong enough to down a zombie with just one round of attacks. The first damage is 2. Again, the minimum damage. The second one is, oh nice, it's a 5. The maximum damage. I'm a roller coaster today. It's either, ups and downs.
I only shudder to think if he was a wild magic sorcerer, what he would roll.
Yeah, well, that's why I did not get sorcerer, because that would be too risky. It's either kill all the enemies or kill all the group.
Or kill everything.
Or kill everything, yeah.
Kill it all. Well, I'm gonna rage. Because, of course, why not? And then I'm gonna start hitting stuff. What did the empowerment do again? You gave me?
I
It's
gave
no-
you, so
I don't get an advantage. They just get a disadvantage, right?
yeah, they get undead get a disadvantage against attack rolls on you, and they can't charm, frighten, or possess you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start with my 2 fist attacks. Gonna hit them gonna hit that first one right in his groin. And I threw a 16 and a 23. First hit is 10 damage. And second hit is also 10 damage. Yeah, also 10 damage. And I'm gonna see if I can have enough balance to also kick him. Nope. I cannot
Okay.
kick. That was my round. Oh damn.
They are presumably zombies, just regular undead. I don't think they're like 30 HP or something.
Flatten them.
How far am I from them? From the downed ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wish I knew more about how undead actually work, but since I don't, I'll be safe about this. I will use. Yeah, I'll just use Sacred Flame on the next closest zombie, like any of them that are still up. I'll 7 up. Okay. I will take the one that's the furthest in the back. Yep. And that is the Dex 13. Mm. Oh, that saves. Yeah. Yeah, that saves and my sacred flame doesn't do anything. Ah, I'd be sad. That's okay.
Slash, hack and slash, baby. Let's cut these zombies down. I'll probably focus on the same one if it's still up because probably he has a new. Oh, then let's move to the next one. This is like a zombie film, zombie apocalypse film. There's always a next one zombie. Ooh, 18 and 12. So it's 3 damage and 4 damage. I'm stabbing them one at a time, like, and saying, Drogo, we gotta get moving. Maybe trying to reach for the deck. Yeah. Yeah, I know. But in my heart, I am killing them, and that's what counts.
I'll first say to Serene, yeah, I want to get to the deck, but I can't leave you guys behind. And then I'm gonna start hitting the zombies in front of me with a 20, a dirty 20, and a 19. 8 damage. Ooh, that's a good one. 12 damage. And I'm gonna see if I can kick. Yes, I can kick. I got a balance roll of a natural 20. And now I have to see if I hit. 14 and a 12. So, 3 damage and 5 damage. So after they nice.
Mm. The 14
Oh,
doesn't hit. I barely make above that. I'm a 15 in C.
I thought 14 was the damage. I was like, oh my god,
I was a
one and a
little
half of those
afraid.
and I'm down.
Oh, I can take 3 of those before I'm down.
Ooh, that kind of hurts. No, it's only on Drago. Oh, and now I have to make a con save to see if I still keep up the ability on Drago. Because I took damage. Oh, it's unfortunate. What is the DC for that? Dun, 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 dun.
If I'm not
Come on.
mistaken,
Oh, it's
it's
the same as my spellcasting
the
ability. Okay.
the same DC.
Yeah, yeah. So I have to roll a con higher than 13. Let's see. Oh, I do not. That's an 8. Yeah, the protection on Drago ends now.
We better start moving. And then I just stab twice someone and I move past them, like quickly stab, stab, and run, stab, stab, and run. Let's try to move on. And so stab, 15, stab. Ooh, that's a 12. 5 points of damage and 2 points of damage. Again, max minimum. I look back at them and say, move, 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 move. Oh, yeah. I just realized something, but I'm not going to change the action because I have already acted on it, which would justify my not so, well, not so big wisdom. So next action, I do something.
Mm.
I do that and I genuinely look impressed at myself and I say, see, learn, Drogo, learn.
I would like to. Oh, well, first I looked it up. By the way, it's a concentration. You have to throw higher than a 10. It's a DC of 10. But
I still
for
didn't
future
make it,
spells, for
unfortunately.
future spells. But on the other side, I want to. Well, what size are they? The zombies. Are they medium? All right. So there's.
Medium.
Yeah. All right. Then I can pass through their space. Well, they can attack me if I leave it, but I can pass through. And I'm just gonna, while walking through them, I'm just gonna walk underneath every zombie and hit them in the groin. Everyone they meet. Do I first need to roll for my hit? Well, I rolled 24 and a 22 to hit. What's the damage? Oh, do I need to roll for damage? All right. Yeah, I was waiting for you to give me the damage. First hit is 11. Second hit is a 7. So it's 2 because I'm rage. Minor scratch. Mm.
I was expecting that. Both of them would have hit me. Oof. Ouch.
Well, I go after the zombies, and that was the zombies attack. Yeah. Cool. Being very irritated at the fact that there are so many undead here, I am going to use a first level guiding bolt. Oh, that's not the right thing. 13. Ooh, 12.
Wow.
He's like completely destroyed. Um, being very since I'm holding the javelin that one of the javelin struggle gave me, I'm gonna point with the javelin, and it's gonna appear from the javelin almost like a beam. And as it hits the zombie, it just increases and just like vaporizes him. Mm. Mm.
Uh, one question actually. We had this fight kind of inside the room still, right? Outside. So what kind of illumination do we have there? Okay.
Mm.
Well, this won't do, guys. I just get an object and I start singing. Bright, 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 and I cast light. So now you
You're
can
always
see.
late. You're always late to the party, aren't you?
Well, if you don't want it, I can throw this stone out the window and then we go back at walking in the dark. I mean, you go back at walking in the dark because I can see perfectly fine.
Oh yes.
I am as
with the
nimble. I
red.
am really nimble. I don't care.
I throw the rock back to him, like, okay, catch it if you can. And I start moving
To who do you throw it?
to you.
Okay, I'll catch it.
We're trying to go to the deck. Yep.
Ooh.
By the way, I got 16 in my sanity, bro. I just look
33.
around. I
Dirty
just
20.
look.
23.
I was the worst one.
Used to it.
That'd be me because undead are like taboo to me and my kind, basically. Yeah. Tell me, y'all, is this normal in any kind of the word for out here on a boat? And I'll just point to like the closest looking face.
I take a look. Do I recognize any? Drogo, come here.
What's wrong?
Look. It is that guy, Joseph. He owed me 20. And that other guy, that is the one that cuts his finger trying to peel a banana because stupid guy used the knife instead of using his hands. This is our ship.
Yeah, but how? I don't get it. What happened?
I don't know. This is one question that I think I forgot to ask. You said that the ship looks abandoned, like no care was taken, but does it look aged? Maybe we traveled in time, and without our presence here, they all went insane and fought for control of the ship. Probably
Yes.
the captain killed all of them.
Yeah, I think so too. And of course, without us, they didn't have the glory path to follow.
On the other hand, without us, the ship was not sunk.
Yeah, but we rescued this ship. Without us, they didn't have guidance to make this ship work. That's what happened. They all went mad. Indeed, you're right. There's no other way we can explain this.
What can we do then? Can we save them? I mean, this guy can't be dead. He still owes me 20.
Hmm. Well, I don't know.
Who
I
else was on the ship?
lady, my lady,
Lady.
wasn't she on the ship?
Yeah, where's her room? Let's go to her room.
No.
Oh, I just remembered it was at the bow.
I hope she's still alive. I was doing some good work there.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want her to be alive, and if alive means that we'll have to fight her, because any any book that I've read, when this happens, it means that she's going to be kind of a boss. So she will present a very difficult challenge. Well, let's go down and see if
Let's
we can
find
find
out.
her. Yeah.
Someone needs to answer for what happened here.
Well,
You're gonna open the room, Serene? I did it last time.
taking it. I was going to say that I was going to take advantage of my dark vision. When I turn around to say and I hear the scream, I just freeze in place. My eyes get like wide open. Boss fight. And I just step to the side.
What do we see?
Let's go in and check.
Milady. Serene, the last time she got mad when we just walked in.
Yeah, well, but to be honest, the last time she was really pissed at you because you were a little bit indelicate. Let me try. Milady, are you there?
I'm looking up exactly what turn undead does for a second, because if it just turns them around, that's not very helpful, but we'll see. I will use, oh man, what do I want to do here? You know what? I think I will use another of my Eyes of the Grave, but I'll focus on the area where she is. I'll try to see if she's the undead. Hmm. I can tell you one thing, she's not entirely undead at the moment.
Well, she could be then totally dead or not dead at all.
Either way, well, I suppose if she's not dead, that'd be worse in this case.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a curse.
And can I try to use thaumaturgy to shake the area where the bed is? Yeah, I'll use thaumaturgy for that then.
Okay, we tried it your way. Drogo, Action time.
I will walk up to the door.
I'll follow him.
Woo.
This one. Yes. Now my mic is working. Hello, everybody. Okay. Drogo, you were getting close, reaching your hand to open up this how do you call that in English? I don't know. I just call it
Door?
door. Oh yeah, in Dutch we have a word for it, so that's why I was like, okay. And this door, and what you see is the dried up face of someone familiar, and that you had a connection with. It's a Genasi face.
Oh,
I turn white and am just frozen in place.
our faces disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know why, but your face is all disappeared. What's going on? Sorry, people. Technical problems. I don't know what's going on. Give me a moment. This is
This
weird.
is the one technical problem we've never had before.
No, this is a totally new one. Yes, yes. Keep continue. Continue, please. Keep continue.
At least
Continue.
I what I said was my face turns completely white, pale, and I just freeze up. I just am frozen in place.
What do you see, Drago?
Not reacting because I'm just completely frozen, just completely flabbergasted. So yeah,
I take a look.
Sudim, you understand now why Drogo is like frozen in place. You know this face very well. It's
But
Itara.
she left. She left. She was not supposed to be on the ship. I tried to touch her face just to make sure it is real. It's not an illusion or something of the sort.
It is so bone dry. It's like the texture is similar and the fragility is as similar as an unwrapped mummy. Have you seen an unwrapped mummy before on History Channel or whatever?
Yeah.
It's that type of fragility and that texture.
Oh no. Oh, my friend. You did not deserve this fate. I look out. I look outside the windows because we heard screaming coming from there.
Make a perception roll.
As I am looking, I say, "Void,
Hmm.
this line here is our previous partner, Sitara. She used to travel with us, but then she left because she went to live with her brothers, whom she'd been searching a lot. 19 perception. But she isn't supposed to be on the ship.
I refuse to believe this is real. Something's going on. She wasn't on the ship.
Drogo, roll a sanity roll at disadvantage.
Well,
You still are shocked. But the shock does not last. You regain yourself a little bit, but it's not easy.
something's going on, Shireen, Floyd. There's something wrong.
Yeah.
This all seems really weird. That we got attacked and then we ended up here.
What if, and this is just me thinking, what if we never left that dark place where I was in a cage?
I'm not entirely sure about that one. We did exit back out of the portal. And y'all's associate friend? I'm not really sure his affiliation with the two of y'all. Was in fact there, and he didn't seem off put by where we were. Like I would
Hmm.
assume he would.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that because the guy that was there inside was a god of lies
Hmm.
and trickery. And to be honest with you, right after we left that portal, we went to that house of mine to meet parents I had never had any idea I had. And then we faced those spiders and willow wisps, and then we wake up here.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, also, indeed, our friend was there. So
Boyd,
yeah.
roll sanity, please.
Jarvin was there, Surim. So then he also needed to. Then Jarvin is also evil? Or
Maybe not him, maybe it was just an illusion.
What's your result,
Hmm.
Void?
9.
You start hearing carnival music.
Y'all hear that?
I no, I hear nothing.
I only hear voices and the cracks of the old wood.
Hmm.
And the grunting of zombies.
I think we need to clear the rest of the ship first. Be safe. I don't know what else is on board here. I
Well,
apologize that these are your former comrades, but we can't just leave them like that. I don't think
Well,
they
if they
particularly like that.
if they're not attacking us, then we can just try to stay clear, right?
You'd rather leave your companions that way than put them to rest?
no, we are going to, if it is really Sitara, we are going to give a proper funeral. However, I do not think it is wise for us to do so whilst we're still in the ship where we don't know what kind of thing is still lurking. Because I remember hearing those very strong thuds from the back of the room we got here in the first place.
But also, if this is the real world, why are there two moons?
Let's
Yeah,
check
can-
the captain ship.
Yeah,
Um,
let's go to the captain quarters.
Captain
was
ship or
about
the
to
captain
ask-
quarters? They're two different things.
The captain ship, the captain quarters.
Okay.
I said, my mistake.
Boyd, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I was actually gonna look to see if I can see past the sides now that we're on the actual like deck. Like if we're in the water, if we're docked or something.
Okay. Do you have night vision? I don't think you have.
I do not, unfortunately.
Okay. Roll perception with disadvantage.
By the way, did I tell you the result of my perception check, Amaro?
No, you didn't.
Just a 19.
What's yours for it?
17.
17.
Hmm.
It's when you look down and you look along the ship, it's all battered up, damaged, badly kept, not maintained, withered. But you here and there do see that there are some parts glowing red, some parts glowing purple. Not a lot, but just does. It's not like it's in the water, but it does act like it's floating.
I think y'all should check this out. I'm not sure how this boat of y'all's work, but I don't think this is normal.
Hmm. What is it? I try to look at the direction it points.
Yeah, I'll point right at where I see like the bits that are glowing red.
You recognize that, Surim, as former cannon holes, and it is on the lower decks, and maybe it's even below that lower deck that it's glowing that way. It's like the belly is glowing a little bit. Is that what I'm saying? So you suspect? I'm stuck. You suspect that it is at the cargo in the cargo hold, completely below.
Okay, then it hits me because I remember one very dangerous cargo. This ship was moving, and then I say, okay, Drogo,
Yes.
this thing that Void pointed, I believe it is in the cargo hold.
Yes.
Do you remember what else was in the cargo hold?
A bunch of boxes.
With
Oh no.
What are
Cubes.
y'all talking about?
Well, there were like how many? 200?
something
100
like that.
Something like that, yeah.
gelatinous cubes in the lower decks of this ship as cargo. They were worth a lot of money. That's why we kept them. But
Yeah,
Actually, to explain to you, Void, basically, we were sailing on another ship when we found this ship stranded. We boarded it and we kind of conquered it. And it came. Oh, shut up, you screaming lady. And then we kind of conquered it and it came with some perks. First perk, the portal room that you saw, that's where we got here. That's how we got here. And then in the cargo bay, there
well,
were 100, 200 boxes with gelatinous cubes dehydrated because they were used by the mages in the continent to do some weird magic, this weird stuff, kinky stuff, you know, they like these kind of things, leather, whips, stuff like that. So uh, we were basically sailing, sitting on 100 or more boxes of gelatinous cubes.
yes. And but they were we kept them because they are worth a lot of money.
I'm gonna
Were
look at them like dead in the eyes.
I was
Y'all are
against
gonna
it.
tell me in the middle of an ocean on a boat, y'all really believed you're gonna be able to keep them dry
well, we did a good
in the
job.
middle of the ocean?
What did we else? We could. The only option was throw them into the ocean.
Which
I
was,
understand they
I
can't
was in
swim.
favor.
I was
Yep.
not in favor because it was a lot of money, and I didn't care because if they, I don't know, if they started moving, I would just hit them.
Whatever else was down there led to all this happening. Was that money worth it to both of y'all?
I didn't
I
get the
was
money, so I don't
against
know.
that.
I didn't get the money. We needed to we portal away.
Troco,
Yeah.
you see while you're having this explanation, while you're doing this explanation, and this partial convincing, uh, you see a very vague um, shadow, ghosty thing, and it's walking towards you, and the shape is familiar to you.
What? I poke Void. Void. What's that?
I'll try to look at wherever he's pointing. Javelin at the ready.
Do a history roll.
Ooh, history. All right.
Do I also need to do one?
Oh, a 19.
You remember that looks very much like the silhouette of Yervin, that strange pirate guy.
Don't that look like the associate y'all have to you?
Wait, no,
Looks
you say it.
strikingly
Yeah,
like him.
indeed. It looks like Jarvan.
Hmm.
Jarvan, is that you?
What language are you all speaking?
Common, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
common.
Common and
Probably.
halfling, I
Yes.
speak.
I speak Celestial, Draconic, Dwarvish, Infernal, and Common.
Okay.
Common and Inferno.
Okay. I want you all to do an intelligence roll. All of you.
Like a saving or just a straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence.
I'm not very smart.
Me neither, but we'll see. Maybe net 20. You never know.
Oh, no. I'm not very smart for sure. It was a 5.
Yeah, I got a 5
Well,
too.
I threw it too.
Wait, don't you have your head lucky? I think that would be a good time to use it.
No, it's only with one. Only with a one.
You all get some sound in, but it's not intelligible. It sounds like words, but you can't make sense of it. And it's moving very flamboyantly like it used to. Like you recognize you're doing that. And you see a mouth moving, but what comes out is gibberish.
Maybe he's trying to reach
Oh.
us.
That's not what I wanted.
What is his appearance? Does he look alive or undead?
He looks very vague. Like there is a veil on top of him, and a very thick veil at that.
What if we
y'all-
are like in a parallel universe and he cannot reach us?
Maybe. And maybe he's trying. I tried to reach for him. Is he very distant from us?
You can walk up to him. It's not very far away.
I do so.
He gets a little bit clearer. It's like, you have the old TV where you turn the dial to, dialing. People before my age probably don't know. You dial in, you try to dial in with the antenna, because we used to have a dial-in antenna to receive a TV station. And it gets a little bit clearer, and the words get familiar. At least they are they're unconstructed sentences, if it makes sense.
Mhm.
They are words, but they're like loose words. It's like if you're trilingual and you speak the language all three languages at the same time.
I just get close to him and I say, "Your singing has gotten worse. What kind of bard are you?"
And you see the figure giving you a fist. And
So basically, I look back at them and say, "Okay, he can hear me. He could understand the insult and react. Now the problem is we don't understand him." And then I look at the figure and I do
Hold on.
something that,
Don't you
as a
know?
language teacher, this is common.
Hold
I
on
look
now,
at
I
him
can
and
help
say,
with that.
"We don't hear you." But I am speaking loud and slowly, as if it would help people who don't speak the language you do could understand you.
So you think if I gave you some help, you'd be able to understand him?
Probably not, because I'm not very smart. language-wise, I know how to sing, but I don't know a lot of languages. I just know the basic common language they use for commerce and the language my parents gave me, which is infernal. Besides those, nothing else.
Just
What about you?
I know quite a few languages, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to understand anything he says. That's why I was asking you first. Do y'all have a? I'm not sure, a connection, a bond? I'm not really sure how to describe y'all's dynamic at the moment.
don't you know like Bart's sign language or something? Did they teach you that at Bard school?
I am particularly offended by that you believe that a language that a bard would speak would be silent. If you ever see a bard conjuring a silent spell, you believe me, that's no bard at all. We need sound. But something crossed my mind. Do you still have the coin, Virgo, that I gave you?
I think so. Oh no, I gave it to Ford, I think.
Void, do you still have the coin that Drogo has given to you, even though that was mine and I gave to him?
I do, yes. He gave it to me, and honestly, I'm kind of glad. Didn't want him to throw this one in fire as well.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we can do it now, and then we can portal away again.
You'd want to leave your ships, and all your ship, and all your comrades in this situation?
This is not real.
Oh my god.
You're just in denial, Drogba. That's
No.
okay. I'll help you work through the grief.
He's signaling something. Oh,
I
Coin.
oh.
I think he's trying to make a heart, but he's not very accurate.
Can I? Can
He's
I make
making
an
a hole.
insight-
Portal?
make an
Do you
insight
mean
to-
portal?
Portal. Room.
Coin. I believe
I believe he
coin.
means a
Yes.
coin.
Coin.
Flip
Give
the
me
coin.
Give me the coin. Give me the coin. Give me the coin.
All right, here you go. Here you go.
I can
Flip the
ask
coin.
Yarvin. Yarvin, is this real?
Is this real life?
Is this ship real?
Is it just
If it's not real, put up your thumb.
I think it is real because he said put up and he just did like that. So probably it's real.
It's not real because
Salim,
he put his thumb up.
take the coin, Salim, before I decide to set fire to
take
your
the-
ship myself.
I take the coin and say, well, you wouldn't be the first. Drogo beat you to that. And I show the coin to the image.
You need to flip it.
Look, damn coin.
I start flipping and heads or tails.
Okay. Do you have a coin with you?
Me?
I do.
Okay.
IRL, I have one.
Flip the coin.
Okay. Are we calling heads or tails, or it's just flipping?
Heads is going to be good.
Hey, heads.
I like when you have two possibilities and someone says, okay, heads is going to
Oh,
be
wait.
good.
Yeah,
It's good, it's electronically being removed. But yeah,
It was heads.
you when how do you flip it on the floor? Or do you flip it in your hands? What you're gonna do?
My hand.
Okay. While you do that, you see that your what the coin is glowing,
Ooh.
and you two see that Yevon is becoming clearer and clearer. Now that little, very annoying. It's good that this show is supposed to be child friendly, because I have some dirty words for you.
But pardon?
I'm the best bard on this shit, baby. You just got insulted.
You like javelin to throw at him?
You want to
That's bold.
you want to throw a javelin at him?
No, I'm asking Joel. Is that how you say his
Jarvan.
name? Jarvan. Yeah. I'm saying that to Jarvan, like half joking.
Yeah, Yudvin, yeah, he's well, I would love to, but unfortunately, if you kill him, you can't get off this boat.
By the way, what
Why?
is this boat?
Why is he the person that cannot be killed? He's the fainter. Why him?
Because all of you need to be alive.
Uh,
That's a stupid
Ah,
question.
I don't want to get stuck because Serene
I'm
died.
important. I'm important.
Now, cool down, lady. Everybody is here important.
Yeah, but I'm important, and that is what's important for me. Now, Yevon, help us understand something.
Yes.
What is this ship? Is this real life?
Yes, this is real life, but that's the only thing I know. It's a miracle that I found you.
But-
And it's even more of a miracle I'm able to, well, kind of be here because I'm not really here.
But what happened to the ship?
The ship.
What happened to Sitara?
What even is?
What do you mean?
here?
What happened to Sitara?
Her
Well,
body is downstairs, dried to the bones.
Are you sure?
I'll shift my face to be the face of the woman that we saw, like the very dried face.
Oh, poor Sitara.
Yeah.
Well, let me. That's weird. Are you really sure that that is Sitara?
well, it
I
looks like
touched her
her.
face. It didn't look like an illusion.
All right. Oh, by the way, what is that? And you look up. He looks up to the other one of the masts, and there's something hanging there, and it's moving while hanging, and it makes a noise.
I don't know. Probably a monkey or something.
Yeah, there's someone screaming around too.
Yeah,
And
it's
we
a
saw
bit.
It
we saw
slowly
something in
comes
the cargo
down,
bay.
and it comes closer. Is that a goblin? I think that's a goblin.
Did we have a goblin?
The only goblin I've seen, I think, was the one in the shop.
Y'all own a goblin? Hold on now. What?
No, we didn't own it.
I mean, on the ship, the crew. Did the crew have a goblin? That was what I intended to ask. Because,
Oh.
well, it feels like so long ago we haven't been to the ship.
There was a goblin aboard. It was a archipelago
he-
goblin.
He was not the cook, was he?
No, I think the cook was the orc.
Oh, yeah.
I'll shout out to him. You there? Identify yourself.
Well, don't you recognize me?
Tim?
I try to make an effort to recognize.
Is
No,
that
you!
George?
I don't know you. That one. And he points at Void.
Bro, Tim, how are you here? What are you doing here?
And
should
you
have been already
criticize
dead.
us for. I just look at Void and say, you criticize us for having a goblin around?
He's a friend. Well, a brother, or I don't know how they would address it. How obviously.
You still serve that. What is it called? A fake god.
Brother Tim, what are you saying? I saw you merely a few days ago.
You have not seen me. I've seen the light.
Tim, come down from there.
Wait. Hey, Mr. Tim, when was the last time you saw Void?
I saw him just yesterday.
I'm being accurate about time here, okay? Not like yesterday, like, oh, it was yesterday and it was actually 2 months ago. I'm asking days, months, years.
Centuries.
We can see everybody at the same time.
Brother Temp, what is going on with you? Come down here. We can talk this
You
out like
should have
civilized folk.
died in that cage.
That was
I'd
you.
rather not die in the cage.
Come down now before I have to hurt you.
Well, you have friendly people surrounding you, my dear new friend, says Yervin.
Um,
I'm
Yes.
very
Yervin,
confused, guys.
Well, if somebody's confused, I am, because I'm kind of shocked, because I just saw Sitara.
yeah, that's weird. I thought about time travel, but apparently that's not the case, as this lunatic goblin that Void calls brother said they saw each other yesterday.
That can't be true, though. I've been gone for at least, I don't know, 2 or 3 days? 4,
And
maybe?
and by the way, why do you have two moons, one red and one purple?
Who are you asking?
Yervin.
Well, good question. I don't really know, because I've
You-
not seen here. And like I said, I could not able to get here.
We aren't.
Oh,
we aren't
oh,
even
oh,
in the
oh,
water.
crap. Oh no. Oh. And you see him slowly disappear again.
I have a feeling this is still not real. We're not in the water, right?
He is part of the betrayer god. And now I'm gonna send him back.
Brother Temp,
Oh.
what are you talking about?
He is affecting Yervin's ability to talk to us. I believe your brother Tin converted.
Not Brother Temp. All he did was struggle around in the library. He was our librarian. He loved his little pipe system. I don't know why he'd ever leave it.
I was in getting inside.
He's crazy now.
Mr. Tim, stop screaming at us, or I'm gonna smack your face.
Brother
He
Temp,
starts
get
to
down
hang
here.
with one arm. He hangs right in your face and says, "Try it."
I hit him as hard as I can.
Okay, roll for an attack.
Oh no.
Don't forget, I still have the spell active. I did not get damage after I cast it.
13. Does a 13 hit?
It seems to hit, but you go right through him. The force is not big enough, so you don't fall over. You keep your own equilibrium, but you don't hit anything.
Ah, man, he's the same as Jarvan. He's just a ghost.
Then we can just ignore him. But
Yeah.
then it means we have some places to go. We still haven't checked the captain's quarters. And we still haven't checked the cargo bay.
Has anyone actually looked beside the ship? Are we in water or are we? Where are we?
Yeah, I looked. I looked and I pointed to Sareem.
Yeah.
Did you see water?
Did I see water?
You saw the same as Void. It looks like water, but you are sure that's not water.
Well, actually,
It acts like water. The ship acts like water, but it's not water.
it is weird. It's like we are sailing on something colorful, like jello. So maybe
I wouldn't.
it's not
It only
real.
confirms my theory that this isn't real.
Again, you see that shadow again. It's probably Yervin again. And he's like,
Flip the coin.
Am I actually flipping it again? Or okay. Oh, heads.
And he appears here.
Ah,
Why does it take so long to have something like you keep me here? Because it's annoying. Disappearing all the time when you're not chose to disappear.
How
We
can we let him?
are dealing with that. And I point to the goblin.
The goblin is gone. Once Drago hit it, it was gone.
We dealt with that better than I thought. So, Yevon,
Yes.
how do we go back?
Good question, because I can't even get here. You see me, but and he's trying to smack you in the face, and he goes right through you.
Okay. Any ideas going on in that head of yours?
Yes, this is not where I can get to.
But how can we get not to get here?
Have you tried the portal?
We didn't know the code, so we
I do.
fought our way out. Do you have a code?
I do, but all it does is summon water, and I don't know how good that'll be for us.
On a
I'm in
boat?
Jarvan.
That would not be a smart idea, no.
Also, we didn't see the dial, nor have we seen it.
If it's the ship we know where it is.
Perhaps this is some twisted what-if version of y'all's ship.
But
Perhaps it
do
could
you
still
know a
be where it would
location
be.
for us, Jarvan? Because then we can.
The thing is, I don't remember any type of location right now, but I'm afraid that I won't come back if I disappear again.
Okay, that's a problem. So, we then have two possibilities.
Yes.
You get one location for us, or luckily, Void had some location in his mind, but he could not get a hold of it because of the stress we were under.
No, you can try again, but you know, if you can't remember, you can't remember.
Yeah, then maybe in the captain's quarters there might be some kind of annotation with the coordinates.
Didn't we have like a book or something in the captain's quarters?
I think there was a book.
It's worth trying.
There should be a log, a ship's log.
Also, we could know what happened to the ship.
Yeah, we could know why they went insane and attacked each other after we left.
Okay, who's going first?
You are.
He looks at you very intensely.
You're a ghost.
Excuse me, I am not a ghost.
Well, we can't hit you. You can't hit us. So if there's something inside, it can't hit you.
Struggle, but if something does hit him, he disappears, and that's our whole problem.
Okay, I'll go. I'm always the one that falls anyway, so I'm just going ahead.
He's trying to warn you, but you went already ahead. So you climb down and you go to the other deck. You open up the, you go through the door.
I walk with him.
Yeah.
I go.
Boyd, are you staying? Are you staying watch, or are you gonna continue with them?
I'm gonna try to see what he's gonna say, because I think my passive would be high enough to see he's gonna say something.
Okay. He walks with Surim straight, well, between, or actually kind of within Drogo, because they can occupy the same space. They can occupy the same space.
I feel dirty. I feel really dirty.
I'll
well.
go with him. I'll go with him. See.
Surim, you're gonna just barge in, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm not going to open it like anyway. I'm just going to get closer. If I hear some noise, I'll get prepared. And then I'll start opening things.
Okay. Roll for roll for perception, not passive perception. Roll for perception.
All of us? Or...
Yeah, all of you. Let's just all of you do all of you.
Dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
30-20.
Why am I the one rolling low on
I
perception?
have no
rolled an
idea.
8.
I have no idea.
That's not fair.
Let's see if. Oh, he has an 18. Yevon also sees better, and even though he's not even there.
I'm a little disturbed by all the undead around.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
probably
really
the
focused. I'm
explanation.
just like,
While you are going through the room and you open up and you see it looks safe, but you do see scratch marks. You see squashed hands. You know those hands that walked around that you see before, yeah, that you encountered in the room, in the teleport room.
the one that suffocated Drago.
Yes.
The one that tried to kill me.
You see them lying around together, even with a couple of decapitated heads. But you open up. It smells familiar. It smells similar to home. There's a fire burning in that room, in a small fireplace inside the boat, inside the captain's cabin.
Sorry, just something. It smells like home, foster care home, or it smells like home, the cabin in the woods that we had been to.
The cabin in the woods.
Okay. So it smells like home, the home I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah. It feels familiar. It feels from a very distant past. When you go through the room and you look around, and all of you look around, you also get your own family, your known family. You get flashes of emotions from there too. It's a mix, and Drogo, you have similar experience. You have great battles you have done. The feeling that you were fleeing while you lost a game, and you experience your travels again. Void, it looks like just a regular cabin to you. You see old stuff. You see measuring devices. You see maps. But for some reason, something inside you hurts. It feels like you're abandoned. You're all looking. And you did find something. You did find a logbook. You found a map. What would you like to do with it?
Look what's inside the log. What it says about the last few days. What happened. What they did.
What language do you speak again?
Common and halfling.
Common and halfling. You don't recognize the languages that are in there.
Void.
Hmm.
Could you read this maybe?
I can
You could read
certainly
a lot
try.
of languages, right?
Oh, certainly. I can certainly try, and I'll take the book.
You take the book and you can read. It is in Infernal.
Serene, you should be able to read this too. It's the Infernal.
I didn't know the captain could speak Infernal.
I'm gonna go
Infernal?
and
Yeah.
Don't
this
tell
is
me it is Infernal.
It is.
Oh no. What does it say?
ahead. I'll start reading it.
Do you
The name,
translate it?
in the name of Hidukul,
Ooh,
the year, blah 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 blah. We have lost track of some of the bodies. The jars of souls broke. Havoc has been unleashed. That was yesterday. Or that was... Yeah, that was yesterday. You think. It is the last entry, and it does make a reference to something that happened to you all. We presume that the last time that we had new visitors, they did not break out. Not break out of the cage. That was it.
That was it. That was the last entry about
That was
the
the last
soul
entry.
jars.
Yeah.
What is the jar of souls?
Would I know anything about that?
Roll an Arcana.
Arcana.
Can I open the
I
map
guess
and look?
I guess I might. That's in 17.
Can I make this roll as well?
Yes, you can assist him, or you can just do it yourself.
I tried to do it myself and failed miserably. I got a 7.
Void, you have heard of it, and it is forbidden magic. It is prohibited by the church or the temple because it diverges the souls, not to the Raven Queen.
I'll look angry at the two of them, like really, really angry, because I'm standing like shoulder to shoulder with Sareem, right? Yeah. I'll close the book and I'll like hit him with it.
Ow, what was that for?
Y'all were taking cargo like soul jars.
Soul jars?
If someone dies, their soul can be diverted into a device contraption, or it's just like an
You
actual
don't
jar,
know.
and it's like
That's
magic.
something you don't
Okay.
know. It just, you know that they're talking about jars, but you don't know how the mechanism behind it works.
We had been told that, and we analyzed the documents with the ship, and it only mentioned the dehydrated gelatinous cubes.
Clearly, someone or another was lying, and these soul jars were very highly illegal and immoral. They broke.
Ah, well, I might be able to lighten up your mood. Well, maybe not lighten up, but at least to explain a little bit things. I think these are guilty souls. There is a rumor that our hateful other god, our deposed god, is collecting souls. Maybe this is the way he does that.
Y'all need to better control your men if they'll get in some trouble like this now.
Well,
oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! And he disappears again.
I think we should check the cargo bay then. Probably our best chance to solve this mess is by going there.
I
Drogo,
first want to open the map.
You roll for that, please. And roll investigation for me, please.
I'll just have to rip open the map.
Natural 20.
It looks like the continents that you know. So you know that this is a map of the archipelago expanding to the main map of the main continent. The map of the main continent, I mean. It's all dotted out, and you see that a lot of dots in Verdia. You think and you see a dotted line, probably the way they traveled, with a couple of circles and etc. to help navigate. You suspect that this ship came from Verdia based on those dots and lines. But
Does the
but it's not the full information you feel.
does the map look different than the map I know?
Yes. There are less indications of sea and sea creatures, which are traditionally on maps. And it's just mainly just towns.
Hmm.
And the dots spread it around, but mostly around Verdia. And also Aquitania, so in the south. A lot of dots in the south.
Well, this map is interesting, but I don't think it will help us. I thought it might give us a clue. I thought if it is a different map, it could indicate that we're not in the real world, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
There's always a
I
chance that might still tell us some clues.
You guys look maybe. I'm not the smartest, of course.
I have no idea what to do actually. I think that maybe if we go to the cargo bay, we could find that broken jar and put it together. Boy, do you know any mending spells?
I don't know spells of the sort of how to do anything like that.
Would you like look at the map, Void? I think you're smart.
I'll try looking. I'll see what I might know about it.
I
Okay.
saw these trading routes and stuff, but well, I'm not, of course, the brightest of us. So
Void,
Mm-hmm.
make your roll.
Mm-hmm.
Make an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to do something more religious or historical. But initially it's...
I'll try a history roll to like see if I know anything, like any legends or anything about that area.
Okay.
A 10.
10. You do know that historically, a lot of people died during the first big war. And that probably explains why there's so many dots around Verdia. You know of that that invasion that the other city in the north had campaigned for. In the south, it's quite weird. You did hear about a war in the south, in Aquitania, that might explain to you why so many people probably died. Because I think you do connect the dots like, oh, there is something with death here.
I'll look up at both of them. The only connection I know between all these places is that there was a lot of death and wars here.
all right.
Well,
Well,
my guess is that anyone who was moving the jar visited all those places to collect souls, because according to what Irvin said, this is how that false god or fake god or ex god uh, collected them.
Hmm.
well, I
You might
think
have
you're
a
right,
point.
Serim. We should go downstairs, what you said before. Or do you have anything to add, Void?
None, but I'd like us to keep on our toes. And
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to again cast protection from good and evil on our barbarian. Because that lasts up until 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'll go up front
Okay,
when
you
we
go
go
back to the
downstairs.
stairs and go down the ladder, switch sides, then go down the ladder again. And you end up in the cargo bay. It's dark. How long does the stone last? The cast light stone?
Let me check here.
Because I'm not sure.
Duration 1 hour.
Yeah, that not passed.
Okay, so if an hour has passed, then his strength enhancement also faded, but the light I can cast up. Once that starts, dimming, I just go and okay, shine bright like a star and make it glow.
It looks like the familiar cargo bay you used to. The boxes are almost the same. The same as you remembered the dehydrated gelatinous cubes were in. But there are more boxes, and there are also bodies around.
Hmm.
These boxes look human size.
Were these here before? Sorry.
I don't remember. Let me. Is there a crowbar around here?
Hold it.
Couldn't-
Don't y'all try that. I'm gonna test this first. And I'm gonna use Eyes of the Grave. My last time.
Eyes of the grave. What you detect? There is evil down here. There are undead below here, and some are in the boxes of the human-sized ones.
Don't y'all go open those boxes now. I can tell the undead in there. And the foul stink of staying alive.
I try looking around to see if I see any open box.
Well, roll for investigation.
I'm going to be real careful
Mm-hmm.
and I'll take my time looking.
Okay.
And it is 16.
You crawl around a couple of boxes. You even crawl on top of a couple of boxes, but you do that daintily. Very refined. Like a ballerina jumping one place to another. You find behind a couple of boxes, stacked almost your height, you find one that's cracked open a little bit. Would you like to completely uncover it?
Before I'm going to take a peek, especially because I had dark vision and I will be able to kind of assess what is inside.
When you try to peek in, there are eyes looking back at you.
Drogo, guys,
What's going on?
Yes, Serene?
I have the feeling we will have to roll for initiative very soon. And I point at the box.
How far is the box that he's pointing to from us?
Well, you you went down, and it's more to the stern of the ship, on the back of the ship. So, Surim walked more in the middle of the ship, so more midships, and he went behind a couple of boxes. So there, you don't really have a full view of Surim.
Drago, I feel like we
Hello.
should stop breaking these human-sized boxes. I feel most of the undead in them. And I don't want to be surrounded down here in all these boxes.
No, we
Serene
shouldn't
should be
open
back
them.
here.
Did he open
Don't
a
tell them
box?
they can break.
Or was
Did you,
it?
Serene?
I did not open a box.
It was already open.
Yeah. Come fast. There are eyes looking at me.
Ain't no
And you know what
telling
they
how fast.
say? You know
What?
what they say? When you stare at the void stares back at you. And if the void winks, you should not wink back because otherwise you may end up with a dinner.
Pardon now, I am not gonna wink at you, Serene.
Now I felt rejected. That is not something nice to say, void.
But Sareem, let us what's going on? Is it attacking you, or is it?
No, the eyes are looking at me, but I don't want to open the box without you guys nearby. Because I'm prone to faint. What if I faint? And then you guys, come here late. I don't want to be part of the
I'll
decoration.
rush to Sareem to help him.
Okay, are you gonna be careful or are you gonna just barge?
I'll be careful, but like fast but careful.
Okay, while you walk up, a hand is grabbing your neck, Surim. From the box.
Knew that would happen. Help!
And my dear players, we've been playing for 2.5 hours almost. And I thank you all for playing tonight.
Woo!
So let's go and sign off. I hope everybody had a lot of fun in this game.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be a little bit eerie. I hope it was eerie enough.
I liked it.
Because I'm looking for my plates. Oh, did I? Yeah, there are my plates. So let's start with Kaio, are you looking for a raid channel?
Yes, I already have a channel. I already have it settled. So just to avoid any problems like last time, let me know when I can start raiding.
Sai, do you have anything you want to boost today?
None particular. Just please share us, recommend this to your friends. Always appreciated. We try to be pretty entertaining.
Okay.
Even if we just clip back and forth at each other, like I've been on our poor tiefling the whole time.
Gus, do you have anything to promote?
Well, there's of course one giant thing that we've reached 50 followers finally.
Oh yes, oh yes.
So yeah, we're very happy. And of course, that means also we're gonna stream more. So keep watching that. Go for our D&D story. You can always watch back on YouTube. Also last season. So if you want to catch up or or just wanna follow us but don't have the time at the moment every week, you can always watch it back on YouTube. Just Nation of Dice, same as here. You can also join our Discord below. For the rest, for anything else, no, I don't have anything else to say.
Okay. Kyle, what are your plans this week?
Well, this week I plan on streaming 1 extra day Nation of Dice, playing something, maybe some Dead by Daylight, maybe some
Ooh.
Genshin Impact, who knows.
Mhm.
But it was very nice to play today. It was very eerie, very spooky adventure. I like that. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys follow us and join our Discord and chat and have fun, just like I do play.
Well, then it's up to me. I have enjoyed this episode because horror and stuff. You see that the horror and scary stuff is not really my thing. So if you are not scared by it, I'm sorry. I'm not as good at this. But I'll try to do better. Because we still have one. Because next month will be, I think, next week. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be Halloween. I think the 31st is Halloween, right? I have to
Yes.
look at SI. So that will be the finale of the
In 2 weeks.
of
Sorry.
this month.
Sorry, I'm one of the weird kids. Halloween's my favorite holiday, not Christmas.
So next week will be the finale of this Halloween type of content. So yeah, everybody who kind of watched us kind of already knew that this was going into that direction. Of course, I'm gonna try to make another podcast episode again. I haven't made that one last week because I just simply forgot. So I'm gonna make one maybe tonight, and you'll be able to listen to it later in the week. Yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry, you had it.
There is one thing though. If there's any kind of content y'all want to see specifically here for when we start streaming the extra days, let us know. Give us some chats, saying something in the Discord. I'm talking with our great Omaru about maybe like pitching character ideas to our great people. If you're like, hey, I never thought about that.
Yes, that's gonna be one of the pieces of content that we'll be publishing. I will, of course, do a little bit more background story. I will fill in some blanks, and if you have questions, if you want to know more about the world, then I will be able to answer them on Wednesday, because that's gonna be my fixed day to stream. Because I'm only available on Wednesday. That's very simple. There's nothing complicated about it. It's gonna be at 7. I think most of us will be streaming at 7 Amsterdam time. Locally, I did have a overview for. Let me look for that plate. Where did I? Oh, here. Yes. You see here the times. Huh? You see them? I finally got it fixed. The times that they'll be locally streaming, if I'm not mistaken, they are right. Are they right? Please, why?
Yes.
Guys,
Yes.
they are
Yeah.
correct, right?
I'm looking.
Just
Mine's
it
right.
says Sunday.
Oh, well, don't mind the Sunday, but that is
Sunday.
our regular streaming time, by the way. Our regular time is at 7, 7 Amsterdam time on Sunday. On all the other days, we will stream around the days that are of our local times. We'll keep that in mind. And if you are somewhere in the world and you don't know, just use the internet time. If you have a swatch, I think they have it on swatches, the internet time. Not everybody use it. It's at 791 beats. Okay. I think we can try to raid. I think.
Okay. Setting the raid, which has a timer.
Yeah.
So timer is rolling.
A timer's
Timer's
rolling.
rolling.
The timer's rolling. Let me see. Let me see. It's okay. It's prepping. It's prepping. It's prepping. It's prepping.
Yeah, it's prepped. I can send any time, but when the time runs out, it goes automatically.
Okay.
Just
Well,
say.
I'm gonna say thought scenes and have fun every week with playing a D&D game. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Rate it.
Excellent.
Why